to you guys today from the Silverton here in the southwest part of Las Vegas because we're going to be doing a hotel vlog today. I haven't done one of these in quite a while, and I want to take you guys somewhere that doesn't get as much attention as the strip properties, so that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be heading here inside the Silverton, just southwest of the strip on Blue Diamond Road down I-15. Even though I'm a local, it'd be kind of cool for me to stay here and then I do this because I've not even been inside this casino in a few years. So the first thing I actually need to do in here is go to the cashier and break a $100 bill I have into 20s because we're gonna try that $20 trick and see what kind of upgrade I get on my room. But the check-in was definitely interesting. I'll tell you guys about it once we get up to the room though. Okay. So, made it to the room, as you guys can tell. So far so good. So I did do the $20 trick over at the front desk. So I booked this room on a Wednesday night, okay? It was only like $59 or something for the room. It did like, you know, the cheapest night or whatever I could find. With taxes, with fees, I think with taxes like $66.67. Then you add the resort fee on top of that, which is $18.99 plus tax on that to make it $21.46. Ends up being like $80-something for the room is what it costs. And I think they just call it a resort room. It was like the basic cheapest room. So I want to do these vlogs so that it's applicable to the most people. So got the cheapest room I could on that night. They did charge me $66.67 on my card, and then they pay the resort fee when I get here. I did the $20 trick at the front. I asked the lady. I took $20, put it between my ID and my credit card, and I just asked her if she had any upgrades available. She said she would go check. So she went into like a back room to check, which is kind of weird. I've never seen that before. And she was back there for several minutes. Like other people were in line, like lining up behind me, like wondering where the staff was. But another employee came out, and she's the one who said, she goes, well, all I have is a king bed, but it's going to be an extra $30. So I think like they have to charge me $30, but I gave them, $20 tip. So I said, I said, nah, don't worry about it. She said, well, it's got a walk-in shower and like that kind of thing. And I said, it's okay, I'll just stick with the one I have. I'll stick with the room I got. And she goes, okay. She goes through the whole thing. And then at the very end of the whole thing, as she's doing the reservation, she goes, I'll just give you the king bed anyway. And I was like, oh, thanks. So I got my king bed. When you sign the bill, though, it's kind of funky because like they show you sign for the room price and you sign for the resort fee separately. But it doesn't show the combined total when you just check in. Only when you check out, she said, well, I get the combined total to show like $80-something for the room. So it wasn't quite as smooth as I thought it'd be at the front desk, but nonetheless, got a cool little upgrade, got the king bed. Plus, hey, just happy to give them $20 at the front. So got a little upgrade. And I'll give you guys a tour of the room, and then we will go walk out of here and go look around the property a bit.
Those hands and lights can't stop me. I just hold on for dear life. Yeah, I can't give up this feeling that I get when looking down from the sky.
Other things they gave me just for checking in here and staying here for the night. They give me a coupon for a 10% off a handcrafted beverage at Starbucks. So 10% off at Starbucks in here. 15% off your entire check at Johnny Rockets. $5 off 25 or more at Woohoo Noodle. 15% off at the gift shop. And then this schedule showing their complimentary shuttle rides. Let's head down to the casino floor and let's just go cruise around for a little bit. One thing I wanted to take you guys into was Bass Pro here that's actually connected to Silverton. They have a huge Bass Pro shop connected here to this casino. Something you don't see very often that goes with slot machines, but I guess they already closed, so you know what, tomorrow morning we'll have to check it out. And also tomorrow there's going to be a mermaid show at noon, not one while I'm here tonight. So we'll come back here tomorrow, but I'll get some footage of the area right now to let you guys see what it's like. So, if you guys have been watching the channel for a while, you guys know that I really don't gamble. But I don't have to use my own money today. So I'm pretty fortunate because KJ here, who's one of my patrons, and you've probably seen her in the comment section a lot, is here in town visiting, and she hooked me up. She gave me the money to gamble tonight. So if I win, I keep it, right?
Sure.
Anything yet?
I don't even know if I've started yet.
That makes two of us.
Okay, well there we go. Oh, okay, so now we get all the cards? So if you hit draw, you get all the cards. No, if you hit deal, you get all.
Neither of us play video poker, if you couldn't tell.
At all.
Yeah, not at all.
Literally the first time I've ever sat at one of these.
Those hands and lights can't stop me. I'll just hold on for dear life. Yeah, I can't give.
Good morning. Oh man. So I didn't get to film a whole lot last night of the property, but it is the next morning. It is beautiful looking outside. I don't know how hot it is right now, but there's people hanging out at the pool. I actually have to go do cardio right now. So I'm going to show you guys the fitness center, which I've never seen people in other videos show at the gym. So I'm going to go hit the cardio, and then I will show you guys as much as I can around this property today before I have to head out of here. If you want to come to the fitness center, it's actually right by the elevators to your room, which is cool, but you have to come outside here and walk down this pathway. It's actually right by the freeway. When you stand outside the fitness door, you can actually see all the cars going by. I asked for late checkout. Checkout's at noon. I asked for a late checkout, and they said, nope, we're sold out. So I have to get this knocked out, show you guys around, and check out.
Lights can't stop me. I'll just hold on for dear life. Yeah, I can't give up this feeling.
So I didn't even notice this when I got here yesterday. But look at this, guys. They have a Lyft Lounge here. The only casino in all of Las Vegas, the only one that I know of that actually has a lounge for you to wait in when you're waiting for your Uber or Lyft driver to come pick you up. You guys want to see the pool? Yeah, you guys want to see the pool. Well, here's something kind of unique here inside the Silverton. you look at this bar and lounge they have here called the Shady Grove. Doesn't look like much from the outside when you first look at it. So check this out, guys. I didn't know you could do this with Silverton till like right now, but you can actually go bowling inside of an Airstream here.
Cause those hands and legs can't stop me. I'll just hold on for dear life. Yeah, I can't give up this feeling that I get when looking down from the sky. I'm with you.
So in case you guys didn't know, here at the Silverton, they also have their own aquarium. Now, this aquarium is open 24 hours a day, and if you're lucky, you get here at the right time, you can actually catch them doing a mermaid swim or when they're feeding the stingrays. And here's something you don't typically see connected to Vegas casinos, a Bass Pro Shop. Okay, so I'm finally home after finishing up the Silverton, and after leaving the Silverton, it was all a bunch of errands and stuff after that. So I'm finally getting home this evening, and I'll just talk about this just to wrap it up. So ultimately, I enjoyed my stay over there. I haven't been to that property in quite a while, so I did enjoy the stay overall there. Right, the $20 trick worked. The interaction was a little strange, but hey, nonetheless, got the king bed upgrade. That was cool. Only downside, if we're talking like pros and cons that happened, and this wasn't like a huge con, but the night when I took a shower there, that night it wasn't draining very fast. So I was, by the end of the shower, I was like ankle deep in water, but then, you know, I got out and then woke up the next morning and the water was gone, so I think it was just draining kind of slow. So that wasn't a huge deal, but it was something that, you know, I didn't expect when I was going to be taking a shower there. So that part was fun. I liked it. I checked out, left a tip for the housekeeper. When you guys are in Vegas, please leave a tip for the housekeepers, okay? Just leave it on the table next to the bed. And the highlight of the whole thing was actually probably when I went to check out there was a lady at the front desk named Lori, and she was so awesome and so sweet. When I went down there to check out of my room, and I just said, hey, you know, you guys, I said, hey, you keeping busy? And she goes, oh, man. She was like, which I guess it was during the week. I stayed there on a Wednesday, so I checked out on a Thursday. She was like, oh, man. She was like, yeah, she's like, we've definitely been busy here. She's like, she's like, but I really like it. And saying it's how she enjoyed working there. She's been there for 13 or 14 years. But then she asked me, she goes, yeah, she's like, so how are you doing? She goes, how's your family? And she asked me that like she's known me for years. So it was actually really cool. She was super sweet. That was probably the highlight, was when I was checking out, getting to talk to her. So tried to show you guys what I could at the property. As far as the property itself, it ended up being $88 and change, I think, 80 something dollars and change for the night. So, would I stay there again? If I have to choose between there and the Strip, you're going to have more amenities and more available to you. Even if you're staying at a cheap place in the Strip, you can go to other hotels and other places nearby. So, as far as bang for your buck, you're probably better off on the Strip. Now, if you are someone who would be good to stay at the Silverton, someone who is gonna have a car when they're here in town, which the parking at Silverton, that was one of the pros too, was the parking was easy to just park on the first level and just walk right into the casino. You didn't have to traverse all these different levels through the parking garage or some of these massive garages on the Strip. So if you have a car, parking is very easy at the Silverton. If you just like being off the Strip, if you really just like being off the Strip and you want to try something different, definitely worth a shot over there at the Silverton. So, it does the trick. But I will say, bang for your buck, if you're probably better off on the Strip or downtown. But if you don't like the Strip, you don't like downtown, you want to stay off the Strip, or, maybe you're going to be doing a whole bunch of hiking out in the southwest part of town or something while you're here, so you want to stay over in that area, whatever the case may be, it's got its niche, I will say. So that's pretty much it for this vlog, guys. So, hey, thanks for watching. Thanks for being so awesome. Hit the like button if you didn't do so at the beginning. I am Jacob, and this is My Life in Vegas.